please, we are placing a disclaimer. Any of these videos say chua pacho no on munsu. Thank you very much. Say chua no munsu.
Make I interpret in German. Bitte.
So today I have with me the 80s man, Kizzy Man, aka and Emmanuel.
You go find trouble. You go find trouble. Give you don't know say
it's just
YouTube gets this thing.
It's just Kizzy, I beg.
You go find problem. Give just
So with dating, it's only this country when I came and I knew being on a dating site is normal. It is normal. You see, that is where you see people with going black people, white people, people fighting, like running a 100-meter race on a dating site.
Me as I did Ghana, I
can't even show your face.
I as I did Ghana, self me then dating sites. Then I figure it be only the scammers where they use. But I come here.
It's a norm.
Everybody,
It's a norm.
everybody. It's like, and I kind of understand them because here is not like Ghana where you can actually like follow a girl or follow a lady, like you
and
see
say
a girl in train or like tram or like somewhere walking, you'll be walking. Hello, please can you come so that I talk to you? Hello, hi, hey,
So you see, when it comes to
even if you are not like dating, especially when I came here initially and I was trying to find like friends and everything, most of the people were telling me that, oh, you can like go on Tinder, you can find friends.
Yeah.
Like, Tinder.
Yeah.
To find friends.
Yeah. People
so you know
go, to find friends. Not necessarily dating.
not necessarily.
That's
like
why I
dating.
said here, dating sites are very normal.
Because
very normal.
People don't even open up. Like people don't open up like
you
that.
see them in person.
In Ghana, like you meet someone, you feel vibe the person for like 1 minute, 5 minutes. Then you people exchange your numbers and you feel see someone exchange number for here for this country, bro.
So it's basically you go through the dating sites. That's how some people. Yeah, there are some people who just can meet someone, talk to them maybe in the school or in a train, and they just.
Maybe parties.
Yeah. But here, being on a dating site, like I said, it's very normal, very, very normal. And let's say you've been on a dating site, you've met someone, and now the dating is going on, or maybe you've.
Bro, let's even talk about the process of finding.
Yes.
And then after we are done, we will go into
the process of finding. And
we've mentioned the dating. So what actually goes on the dating site?
And you see, when it comes to process of finding or connecting with someone,
experience is talking.
I beg, please. I beg, I'll be virgin. I don't know anything. I'll be virgin. I don't know anything.
Boys, what day people
I'm a virgin. So
you what?
Experience is talking.
So let's say you've met someone. You see, in Ghana, like I said, we said in our previous videos, people would connect with people with what they see, the outward appearance. But here, I'm saying for white girls, because black girls, they are different. Yeah, white girls most of them, or let's say some of them, will connect with you with what they see in you.
In you, yeah. They hear
their conversations that will go on will be. It's like what you say will attract them, not what they see. Your Rolex watch, your Apple Watch, your shoes. What if you bought it from O2 and you are paying it bit
I don't know
by bit?
if any for me, I don't have like any experience with that, but of course we have friends and we hear like stories.
Yeah, and it's mostly what they see in you, and it's not like.
Yeah, so you have like friends. Like I have like a friend who came here, and then he wanted to find like the love of his life, of course, and then because sometimes, bro, like let's be honest, it's so lonely,
yeah,
so lonely and so frustrating here.
Lonely at the top,
lonely. So he came, and of course he tried to bridge that gap of that tried to
bridge the gap of being lonely at the top,
that thing, and then he got himself on the dating app, and of course once you go there, the app itself has its own way of spreading your profile and whatever. So he got connected to so many people, and he started talking to some of them. And then at a point, I think he told me he got like almost like 10 people connected, like they connected back to him. And then he spoke to them, but I think only like 3 of them were
Give
willing
positive
to
meet up.
to meet up and all that. So, I mean, he gave it a try. He met them.
I don't mean to cut you off. You said he spoke to like 10 people, but only 3
No,
of them were
no,
So
he
when you
called-
swipe
you see,
and they
when
swipe
you
back,
yeah.
the people who liked
got-
him back were 10.
Exactly.
And
you
after
know,
speaking, only 3 wanted to
to
meet up.
meet in person.
So the rest, what were they doing?
No, but
what
some,
are they
you
there
know,
for?
you have
Some
to
people
talk.
will just,
You have to
some
talk
people,
on the
some people
on the
even swipe
platform.
back, but they won't even
They will-
respond to your message.
exactly. What they do
Abeg,
is that
let
apparently,
experience talk.
apparently, I think it's not my experience. I beg.
He said it's friend.
It's a friend. So
See,
apparently,
listen.
Saying it's for a friend.
yeah,
listen.
apparently what they do is that we listen, but we don't check. So what they do is that
Yeah.
he got connected. He went. He had dates with them and all that, like 3 of them, and then the 3 bro.
Actually.
He
Apache,
go date come. That be all.
They don't want to talk again.
They disconnect themselves for the laptop.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe it didn't go well.
No, like I said, it's basically how the conversation went about.
Yeah.
What did he say? What was he bragging about? Because these people, it's mostly
Ghanaian.
what we can do in common.
The guy, like my friend. No, he's a Nigerian.
Okay.
So you see, it's what did he say?
Yeah.
What can you do? What are you bringing on the table?
Yeah.
Here, it's what you are bringing, what you are offering.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, I'm this, my father is this. No. What can you do?
And that kind
Because-
of, that kind of storytelling. Always, I love you,
No.
no approve of,
No.
that kind of thing.
So
and
it's-
I think that with the white people, I'm not someone who is interested in white people, bro. Like their wahala is too much. So, but with the white people, bro, their wahala is too much. Oh.
We listen. We don't
Their
judge.
experience is too much. Like I mean, we've seen all these old bloggers. We work with them and they talk to us and they tell us what they've gone through, because most of them who came, I can even say 100%, like all of them had to marry a white lady or even give birth to a white lady before to get their
so
documentations and all that.
an
So they have like
experience,
exactly. So like you meet them and you talk to her on
yeah.
social media. You hear a lot of Charlie, this is my white woman. They stress me. They do this, but that is also another topic.
day.
Yeah,
Another
another conversation for another day. So what I'm saying is that after he went nothing. He tried to try again, and still. And I asked him, why are you worrying yourself about like white girls and all that? Try black people. You are a black guy. Maybe if these people are rejecting you, a black person will also like you. Bro, I know no say that na themselves na worst pass.
Black girls. Please, we'll come back to black girls soon. But then let me say, with white girls, please, I'm a virgin. Another disclaimer. But I have a story time. So there's this time in Saarbrücken in 2021, 2022.
Yeah.
And
Tell us.
I had a friend.
Please, the room should be silent.
I had a friend. And through dating site,
Of
dating
course,
app,
we listen, but we don't judge.
we are not judging. Through the dating app, and we connected, and that was where I got to know that when you meet a white girl, it's not about what you can do. Yes, if you have talent, yeah, it's a plus for you. Oh, I play music, I do this. That's part of the reason why I learned how to play violin, because this person basically loved music.
So there you go.
So
But they do things.
so this person loved classical music, and for me, who has been in a high school choir singing, I knew a little bit of classical music, and I was showing music videos, essay goes classic, and everything. I was like, oh, where I'm coming from, we also have classical music and everything.
We do at home.
Please,
But of course, let me give this tip to the ladies out there. Ladies, from what he said, you can actually tell that a guy will do everything for
to
you
win your heart.
if he loves you.
So
that is also one tip. If the guy know they do, you will not say.
You know they like you. like I said, I told her, oh yeah, me too. In my childhood, I used to play violin, but then when I grew up, I forgot. So when I came, I actually enrolled in a music school.
Now you
too.
Ghana, where you go play violin?
We listen, we don't judge.
So relax. At that point, she was still your friend. You were just friends.
It was still the
friend,
friendship
like,
stage.
that
So,
process.
but you
I-
liked her.
yes, and she knew Obo Yankee was interested, but then
Obo
you need to- you need to do more. So I enrolled in a musical school, a music school, yes, in Saarbrücken, at Dudweiler. There,
You paid
Yes.
for it.
relax,
Your mommy take you come
Relax.
Germany. Come,
listen.
We don't judge.
Relax. So I enrolled in there's a music school at Dudweiler when if you've stayed in Saarbrücken before, Dudweiler the last stop. So that's where the music school was. I enrolled. I started learning small, and when I went, the guy was like, "Oh, we train adults and everything," but then I never saw any adults. It was 9 years, 10 years. So I asked the woman, "Am I going to be in the class with them?" I said, "Oh, if you know you're feeling shy, we can organize a private class." He said, "Yeah, please, I want that one." So I started, and it was going well, quite well. And the guy who was training me was from Ukraine, and it was really good. So I started, and the first day, I was able to play a note. I made like 10 videos of 10 different music, different angles. And I started posting on my Snapchat, and she was like, "Oh wow, that's so cool. We can try something together." And that was where the magic came. Try something together, and
Afa.
Virgin.
I said I was a virgin. Disclaimer, I'm a virgin. So it started with the dating and everything. It was, for me, dating a white girl is very cool. It depends on who you are and how you talk to them. For me, it was very peaceful. Very peaceful, because it comes when the only disturbance I had was, "Oh, who are you with?" Like I had to give detail about my life, every single thing I do.
That is what
Transparency.
most people.
Yes,
Transparency.
they want transparency.
Bro, do you think that is transparency?
Yes.
Yes.
Because if you're with someone and you can't tell the person what you are doing, then
not-
I don't
No,
think
it's
the person
not-
should be with you.
No, but it's not like you are not telling the person what you are doing. You just said that the person she wanted
yes,
like.
but
But,
it's not like
but
it's-
if you are telling her what you are doing,
Yes.
there's no need for that question. As to
Because the
what
thing
you-
is,
what
it
are you
wasn't. It was
I will-
very mutual.
Makes sense.
You tell her what you do. She also will send you pictures and everything. See, even at
Like,
snaps. Oh, I'm with this,
This, I'm
having
doing
dinner.
that.
I'm with this, having coffee. I'm with this and this and this and that. So it was very peaceful for me. I would say it was very, very peaceful. But then until it got to a time, she was like, "Oh, now," and I even introduced her to Ghanaian foods. She started eating peppery stuff because of Odo. You know, it was very peaceful until she said, "Oh, let's stay together.
Like stay together as in.
Let's move in and
move
move into
together.
a place to and stay together." At that time, I was in the student dorm.
But you as they won't go date white woman. You never know say white people at some point they
No,
will ask
I
you
didn't
to-
know. I didn't know it was part of the package.
I mean, maybe he thought he
I didn't
had
read the
enough.
You figure
he had
that-
enough time.
you see,
I didn't read the manual.
this one
Maybe
in
he doesn't have enough
you
time.
see that perception
Yeah,
we talk
like,
that-
but maybe he thought he had enough time.
I didn't read the
Maybe he
manual.
thought he had enough time.
I didn't read the manual. So until it was like, let's move in together. And for me at that time, comparing my finances, and I was like, no, I can't. Because the student dorm, I was getting almost everything for free.
Did you discuss with her?
I told her I can't because
Because I know mostly from what you are saying, a lot of people say that with the white people, even when you are not financially stable, sometimes they come in to do all of that.
Did she offer to do that?
no, a white girl is looking for a 50-50.
No,
Because
not all of
beginning
them.
they would say, oh yes,
A German?
a German.
Are you sure?
Yeah, German,
Relax.
bro,
No,
it's
no,
no,
the ones
no, Zion Felix,
the
that's
friends that I have,
relax. In the
like
beginning,
when they talk about their dating scene and especially dating other people, everybody like they are shocked.
You go on a date with someone, they will not pay for their own food.
I know a
They'll say get
Nigerian,
rent.
bro. I know
Yeah.
a Nigerian who is married now, to
Yeah.
a German girl.
Yeah.
Now he's married now.
Yeah.
And when they started dating,
The girl was paying everything.
the girl was doing
Maybe
it.
he was lucky.
That's different.
How old was the girl? Yes.
No, she said a young girl.
How old?
It depends. Maybe
A young girl.
maybe
Because how old it can be?
No.
35 can be.
But it can also be that
No, the thing is that it's not like-
at the time she met the guy, maybe he didn't have money, he wasn't working, so maybe at the time that made
The
sense.
girl, yes, that
But
makes sense.
in
Who didn't
general,
work?
The
Maybe your friend wasn't really
working, or
financially
maybe
He's a
stable.
student. It's a student.
Yes, so that one
Exactly.
makes sense. So that one makes sense. So that one makes sense.
That's what are they
but
talking
I'm
about?
also
He was
agreeing with-
also a student.
Yes, but
Yes, that's
listen,
different.
this person I was with, mind you, was also a student.
So okay.
It wasn't a worker. So it was like, let's move in together, do this. And I couldn't afford that.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh yeah, I know black boys, people who are, please, I'm not good looking, but she said I was good looking. Maybe, yeah. So it's like, yeah, people who can cook, people who can do this, who can do this. I know you have so many girls writing you and everything. That's the reason you are rejecting the fact that we should stay together. And for me, one thing about me, stress, I have zero
jealous.
tolerance for
Like
stress.
very,
She was jealous.
Yes, and
If
it was
that was her-
very
And
obvious.
that comes with my question. Why was she jealous? Because if you are telling me you were every day giving her information what you are doing, blah 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 blah.
Let me say
then
this.
where was the
Some
the-
people
Let
are
me say
generally
this.
like
who
that.
doesn't like a girl? Who doesn't like a guy who would give you breakfast in bed?
everybody likes it.
Thank you.
You do
Who
some.
wouldn't cook
You
for
do
you?
some. Virginal.
Relax.
You
Listen. So as compared to black girls, this is where the drama comes in.
me
I would say with white girls, they are looking, they are connecting with you externally. But black girls are looking at what you have.
the black girls you
The
for
Gucci shoes,
the
the Prada
the
slippers.
black girls you for chirim, you for explain.
Some of them.
Which one is it? Those of them who migrated from Africa?
The people who
here,
are born
or
here.
who are born here.
Here.
But
I
why,
mean,
but why? Because I would think, say, them growing up here, they will sort of have the influence of how the other people. No.
Never.
It's like I also believe that most, you see, the white people, we know that once they are born at a certain age, their own fathers and their own parents will tell them that, yo, it's time for you, move out. Even when they are kids, sometimes they even bring some girl or some boy, then you go see, say like, then go they walk hard, then grow up at a point you go realize, say,
Yeah,
oh,
you are together.
they are together, you see. So that thing is there. But you see, say like these black girls where them born them for here, their parents, you see,
Yes.
that kind of Ghanaian mentality.
you. Yeah.
That Ghanaian mentality say, oh, you born kid, that kind of spirituality.
What
So
spirituality?
No,
The mother will tell the daughter that,
No,
the
no,
guy
be-
coming for you is using you for
yeah,
documentation.
you know
Simple.
that kind of thing.
Okay.
You see,
They'll
like,
tell you the guys come to use for your
but
documentation.
I don't understand why. At the end of the day, they
heard
will
that
go
before.
back. Go back, say then they won't go. Now, if as the person they
We
come,
listen.
he go take Moses and Puma carry for you. Or what?
We listen.
No, I know they understand. No. If be Moses and Puma, you go take her. You know be the same. You know be the same. This thing.
You see, it's very funny.
Oh, God.
It's very funny because you see, and one thing about them is when you're a student, you don't even try.
No try.
Don't try going closer.
They don't have anything.
But I think
That's
that
the
there's
thing I'm
something.
saying.
if it's about,
most of them-
what you have, yes, they don't have
I'm
anything.
saying not all black girls, but most of
Yeah,
them are really
it's
looking
not-
for what
yeah.
they are seeing on the outside.
Outside,
Not
yeah.
what you have in the inside.
Yeah.
They are not even,
They
I'll
don't-
say most of them don't have foresight.
Yeah.
So specifically the blacks who were brought up here.
Yes, most of them.
Most of them.
Some of them.
Some of
Yeah.
them don't see what is ahead. They are
Yeah.
seeing what you have now.
Yeah.
How many phone? Oh, you have iPhone 16 Pro
You
Max.
know
So
that
then
kind of lifestyle. You know,
someone
like-
who can afford
yeah.
their basic needs. Something your father can't
but
even
if
afford.
you are someone that you can actually have like a good family with them, like, you know, build
They
that
don't.
thing, they don't, like, because they are not able to foresee what you
Right.
what you
They
become.
are being waha.
That's the thing. They
Or
want
what you
someone
become
who is
in the
fresh.
future.
And that's why some of them or most of them all end up in broken hearts and everything and blah blah
Or
blah.
end up going home, like going back to their
Ghana
country
to look for someone because they wouldn't give someone who is here a chance. For me, I would say if someone is here and it's a student or maybe is trying to do something better for themselves, why don't you give them a chance?
I mean, it's all also, yeah, you know, it
Why
all
don't you
also
give them a
boils
chance?
down to
I mean,
communication.
my
you know?
own is okay. I mean, you mentioned the whole parent influence, so I guess that makes sense. Because I would think, say, like them growing up here, obviously, one or two, they might have had some white boyfriends or something,
How can-
or at least
listen,
know like the
listen,
dating
how can a
scene,
black girl-
because the dating scene in Ghana is completely different. Like
Yes,
the dating
from here,
scene
yeah.
So at the very least, even if like a white person here grew up there, they would adapt to certain things. But you are saying it's like complete opposite.
It's just
You know, some of them end up with like white people as friends and all that. Most of them have like white people as friends and all that. But you can clearly see that when they get to that age where they have to, their parents are supposed to allow them to have like relationships so that they can learn and all those things. They put in that perception.
The perception that
You see,
a black
so the,
person coming from Ghana
the problem is
coming
not
to use you for
the problem is
documentation.
not them being with or them not being able to integrate with the white people. The problem is that the parents put in something like they build
Something like
in-
the black person coming has an ulterior motive.
Of
Yeah.
course, all of them, all these people, they came without documentation.
How did
and
your
when
mother
they
get
came,
here, part-
they
part
came
of-
and they used white people to get their documentations. So they feel like that is okay. Those
That's a
only
black
times
mentality.
like then
So,
things
like,
that be what
so,
is still
so
there.
basically the typical black mentality.
Yes, it's a typical black mentality.
But somebody go fit come here, then somebody go fit get job for here, apply job, then he come. Somebody too go fit get
come school after
then he
school,
come.
get job and things.
You know, so I mean, it's just I don't know. It's just a problem of like we the black people. It's just like we don't love ourselves that
No,
much.
it's not about
The
loving
black-
yourselves.
No, bro, it's true. The black man thinks that his other black brother
Yeah.
or black sister is wicked.
For me, I think it's basically not about wickedness, but it's about I don't want you to go up. You
That's
are
the
here.
wickedness.
That's not- that's
You-
not-
That be
because
wickedness,
the
yeah.
thing is, you are here. Oh, this person is coming to use me for this. This person wants me to. This person doesn't like me. This. Who do you want?
Then again,
Because
bro,
the funny thing is,
but-
the black boys who are born here are not even going after them.
then
They are
again,
going for the white girls.
then again, we cannot also blame them entirely for that because we've also heard and we've seen instances where we have like black people. Let's talk about Ghana. We have Ghanaian guys who come here and they take advantage of these people. They marry
Yeah.
them, and at a point
That-
they
that's
leave
also
them,
there,
they use
yeah.
them.
Yeah.
So you see,
That one,
the
the way
the
they
problem
are,
is really broad. But then it is you and the person. Sit down with the person.
Have
Talk.
a meaningful conversation.
You see, we get some people. The moment you talk to them, you go no say, this one red flag. This one they can't just use you. You see, but sometimes you just have to give people.
So I think
the
so. I think
chance.
that's what he meant by they don't have the foresight.
Yes,
To
they,
see
see,
that.
they don't see what is ahead of them. They are looking for what you have now.
You see, you are here saying they don't see, but they also see you use them. What about that? So that is your foresight, but their foresight is that they think that in the future you use them. Exactly. So you see, it's basically like the same. I mean, but it's quite unfortunate and it's so sad that we have ourselves in such a situation. But I would always want that you meet like you come around a black girl will come around and meet a black boy will come here and meet a black girl. And then you guys will come together, love yourself, build like good families, like put that African values in them, you know. Because if we don't do that, then it means that we are losing touch of our values. Because a lot of these people come here and they tend to now pick the European values, you know. But if you have like two parents who are black people, and especially coming from the same country like Ghana, you know, you all understand the values and all that, the culture. So you are able to instill that those values in the child, which at the end of the day, it helps.
Yeah.
You know, it helps and it helps the girl too, because the child too, because we know, bro, this European culture.
That's what they want. Thank you very much, guys, for sticking and staying to the end of this episode. Maybe you might be of another opinion, or maybe you have another perspective of what we are discussing. Kindly put every comment, every question, every perspective you have of this video of anything we said into the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video to your friends. And we are out. Ciao.
Ciao.